Welcome back. Survivors of domestic violence say that they deserve a fair shot in court. A new Georgia bill could finally give that to them, allowing their trauma to be considered in sentencing.
Advocates call it a game changer, but will it pass? Caitlin Ross reports on how this bill could help survivors both inside and outside of prison.
Domestic violence survivor Robin Hassan Simpson missed her daughter's entire childhood.
I left her at 7. And she did 7. I did 10 years.
A decade in prison for crimes she says she committed under the coercion of her abusive ex-husband.
When I was in there, it was a feeling of despair and loss and grief, depression.
Since her release, she's dedicated her life to criminal justice reform for women trapped in abusive relationships.
Oh my God! Thank you. You're free.
Women like Latoya Dickens, sentenced to life in prison for killing her abuser, finally released last year after years of legal battles.
I can't even describe how I feel right now.
And for the hundreds of women still serving life sentences because they fought back against their abusers. Their hope is riding on House Bill 582.
It's a lifeline, actually. I think we really need to understand that women that are put in domestic violence situations, we don't have a choice.
The bill would allow survivors to present police reports, medical records, and testimony about their abuse as part of their defense at sentencing.
To have this bill is like somebody's finally listening.
If a survivor can prove that the abuse was a major factor in their crime, a judge could lower their sentence, potentially reducing a life sentence to as little as 1 year.
For a lot of people, they say, this is my last hope. I have no other way.
More than half of attorney Ellie Williams' clients are survivors of domestic abuse, serving life sentences in prison. The bill wouldn't just impact future cases. It would also allow women already incarcerated to be resentenced if they can prove their abuse played a role in the crime.
We're still in contact with women inside, and to tell them, like, this is what's going on, and finally somebody's listening and hearing our story, it has really given people a lot of hope.
Reporting in Fulton County, Caitlin Ross, 11 Alive News.
HB 582 overwhelmingly passed the Georgia House and now moves on to the Senate. A committee hearing is set for later this week where supporters say they will be fighting to get it across the finish line.